Hello, morning people, morning YouTube. We are Talking Talk. Talking Talk is a conversation platform where you can learn some languages like English, Spanish, French, Mandarin. He is not a normal class. I'm not a teacher. No one here will teach you nothing, but we will learn together with each other. Don't worry about making mistakes, because mistakes are part of your learning. I'm Elias, I will be your host for today. And today we are talking about are we living a simulation? There is a theory. It's old theory. It's not new, but that our entire reality is not true. It's how we living inside a computer. A com Our of us or some of us are computer programs. This theory turning back before the trilogy Matrix. Then some people really believe that. Then let's talk about it. Okay, let's start with Luis. Present yourself, Luis.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Luis. I am 44 years old. I am from the beautiful city of Campo Grande. I am a data analyst. I am freelancer data analyst. I work with small companies. I love to help small companies to understand their data. And in my spare time, I like to play music. I like to watch movies and this kind of things. Thanks. And to answer your is a number one question. That's
Yes, just you present.
okay.
Just present. Uh, and go ahead, Rodrigo.
Hey, good morning, guys. I'm Rodrigo. I 39 years old. I have been living in Franca, São Paulo, but I was born in Tuverava, São Paulo, near Ribeirão Preto. I have been married and we have two daughters. I have a degree in information system, IT. I have been working as a data engineer, IT too, data too, because Luis. My free time, I like to play with my daughters, and I like to go out with my family, more places, to go travel. I like watching TV series and movies too. And I think that's it.
Very good, very good. About me, I'm Elias. I'm 38. Actually, 38. I turned 38 last month, but sometimes I forget. 38. I'm 38. I live in Teresópolis. Teresópolis is a small city from Rio de Janeiro state. Takes about 2 hours from Rio capital. I'm a tech guy. I work with IT since 2008. It's over 16 years ago. On my free time, I like to listen to music. Sometimes I watch movies in English in order to improve my listening skills. I think if I think about my skills in English, I think listening is my worst skills. I have to work in it. And I enjoy Japanese food, all kind of foods, but Japanese is very great. Someday I will try Russian food. In all my city, there's a Russian restaurant, but I've never been there. Okay. Let's before the question number 2, if our fields were a program, what kind of bugs do we have? Let's start with Rodrigo. It's another way to ask. Can you, if you can, of course, a defect of you, some kind of a bug in this way. What kind of bugs do you have?
Your question is question number
It's
two.
not in the list. It's not in the list. The question.
Repeat, please, the questions. I don't understand well.
Yeah. If you you are a program, what kind of bug do you have? Would you have?
Okay. It's more bugs.
Yeah, it's not. It's another way to ask if you can, of course, to ask what kind of defeat do you have.
Okay. More a lot of bug, I think. For example, anxiety, I think, ansiedade. I very, I very, I hungry too, a little hungry too. I know more. I know I don't have more patience in this determined things, depends things. Um, I have to more other bugs. For example, I have I don't know these words, but it's complex bug too. This sinusite, rhinite is bug is bad too in this time. I think that's it. I have I have a big list in the bugs in my life.
And about you, Luis?
Well, if I were a program, I think that I would be my my main bug probably it would be lost lack of memory. I think because sometimes I am so overwhelmed that my algorithm, my program will crash up every time. I think something like that.
In my case, I have some bugs, like I'm a little stubborn sometimes. Um, and about physical bugs, I have some kind of I have how can I say, a little hair loss. I'm not my understand. I can't hear 100%. It's not sometimes it's a problem, sometimes not. But yes, we are living. And about yes, mental bug, stubborn. Sometimes I'm a little stubborn. Okay. Um, let's go to question number 2. You can start, Luis. Can you read and answer, please?
Okay, question number 2. If your life were a simulation, how would you explain moments of deja vu of a coincidence? That's an interesting question because sometimes this kind of feelings, like sometimes you are living something that you probably dreamed before, and I really don't know, but I think that's a very interesting question in how these kind of things happen in our life. I have a lot of examples of, for example, in the supermarket when I find old friends and I think, well, but I think I dream of these moments. I think it's very I don't know it's very crazy this kind of things because that can be true or not, or just a coincidence. But I think it's terms I can't explain in more details. Or I think just is a part of our life. It's happiness with everyone, and I think it's very interesting. But I don't know how to explain. I think.
Yes, I remember once when I was in college, I mean taking notes about the subject the teacher teaching us. I'm taking notes, writing something, but I do this. Close my notebook. In that occasion I study in another city. Okay, when I arrived home, my brother just take my notebook and open the same page. It is one okay. It's not. I'm reading something about the Pascal programming language. It's not special, but it's very strange because why my brother um, gets my notebook? It's about technical stuff. He didn't understand nothing, and why he opened just in that page? It's very strange. like
Oh,
like the simulation couldn't see what I'm reading. Okay, But I then the agent Smith have to have to ensure that I'm not reaching nothing unsafe for the simulation. I don't know. This is very strange. And about you, I don't have an explanation about it. It's a coincidence, but very strange. And about you, Rodrigo, have you ever some some kind of this? Some moments, strange moments?
Um, it's very strange, it's very strange subjects, I think, but in specific questions, I don't know because this if my life in your life is a simulation, I think in this built-in skills and feeling I because this I have a feeling I have a feeling in other person. For example, I I I go to the events in the other city or other places, talking with Luis uh, about in one subject. I feeling this bad feeling this Luis. I I never talking Luis in others. I don't know Luis, but I feeling the bad situation about person of the Luis. In the future, Luis is I know Luis, I know the character, I know the skills the Luis, and I see these bad skills of the Luis. I don't know show it because is this is a situation I don't know acontece a lot in my life, and when I when I am married and starting the marriage, I contracting the other professionals in the that situation acontecia a lot because I don't know why, but I see the person, I talk to the person, I feeling this bad situation, bad form in this person. In the future, the person is bad people. I don't know why, but I feel this.
Let
Não
me
sei se deu para
share.
vocês entenderem.
Yes, yes. Let me share a thing with you. Um, do you have something, some thoughts that you never say, you will never talk to anyone? Just a thought, a fact, I think that it happened with you, but you never explain it to any, no one in order to I don't know to oh it's just my secret. You will never talk. For example, just an example, you are walking on street and I don't know, a ball falls in front of you, but no one know this. Then you never told to anyone in order to okay if someone know about this, maybe there are someone watching me. Do you have you ever think about this? There is a you deep secret. It's not a bad secret, okay? But it's a secret, a simple fact, a simple thing that happened with you that you I don't know. Do you have something
Uh,
like this? It's like a totem in that movie Inception. A totem that that you know just you know. Do you have this thing? I have two. Ah, damn! I revealed the number. I don't. It's not. But okay.
eu não sei se eu consegui entender tudo que você falou,
É
mas
tipo
se eu
assim.
tenho,
Tu tem,
pode
por
falar.
exemplo, tu tem algum pensamento, alguma coisa que só você sabe, por exemplo. Tal dia, tal hora passou um carro vermelho na tua frente, por exemplo. Ninguém, você nunca falou nada com ninguém. Se alguém sabe disso, porque aí tem alguém te vigiando, entendeu?
Sim,
Tu tem
não.
alguma coisa assim?
No, no. My sentiment is specific person. a specific person. It's more strange, it's more crazy because this I don't never see this person in the others in the older years or no. I don't know this person. Eu não conheço a pessoa. But uh, when I talking in this person is very helpful. This person is very good conversation. This person is very education, but have one thinking in my mind this person is strange. Why? I don't see this person. I don't talk to this person. I don't see why eu não consigo identificar o porquê que eu tenho aquele sentimento daquela pessoa. In the future, this person is making one thing is bad. For example, is in my marriage, this person is not making that my contract, my wife and I contract is decorating persons. This person is not in delivery in my contracts. In the other examples, this person is making this other thing is bad in other persons in working in the life too. For example, I know one friend for my other friends. This person I feel in this person in the future. There's a specific person making the bad things for my friends. It's strange because this I don't have arguments for explaining because this person is bad in this after before moments. Eu não consigo explicar anteriormente por que que eu acho que aquela pessoa não é uma pessoa confiável. Só eu sinto. Só no futuro, quando acontece, que eu falei, eu sentia. Mas por que que você não me avisou? Porque eu não sei, não tem como explicar.
It's happened with me too. It's happened with me. At least 2 times. And about you, Luis? Do you, do you have something, some thoughts that you tell to no one that you
No,
use
no,
as a
no.
totem?
No, this kind of things never happened to me. But sometimes, stranger things, yes, happening sometimes, but not in this way, like or something like uh, a outlier event in my life. So it's all very, very, very easy to understand what's happening in my life. So sometimes, yes, happens a lot of improbably, improbably situations, but in the most of cases, it's all truly explained. So is this.
Okay, let's move on. Question number 3. Can we easy, Luis, an answer, please? Question number 3.
Okay. What evidence would you convince that we are living in a simulated reality? Well, I have one theory. Uh, in nowadays, we have the social media era. We have LinkedIn, we have Instagram, and I think that most of the people are not living another reality, but they are acting, they are faking your lives. For example, when I saw a lot of posts on LinkedIn that people are so productive and so experienced, so genius in your current area, it's so fake, you know. As the same, and the same thing happens on LinkedIn, where everyone is beautiful, where everyone is rich, and this kind of things. So for me, it's like of alternative reality. But I think it's something like that, not like sci-fi movies like Matrix, but in real life we already see this kind of things happening in our everyday life, like mailing on LinkedIn and Instagram. So I think something like that, you know, Elias.
Yes, I did. I understand. Yes, I think it is a good evidence of living a simulation. Because people simulate their life is not real. I don't know. And about you, Rodrigo?
It's great questions. I totally agree with Lewis talking, showing us. In the answering this specific questions, one evidence I would my convincing in this we live in simulation. I think in this, for example, if he showing this simulation, if he shows this tests or evidence, for example, uh, I live in simulation, my family is simulation. Okay, uh, making or I don't know these words, but making this specific person choosing this uh, specific, I don't know, forms or thinkings or go specific places in this time, in this app, in this day. I think in this, if I see this situation, I think in this convincing for me, convincing evidences for me. But I don't talk about the Louis explain. I know a lot of people are leaving the social media because the specific things the Louis showing us. Why? Because the social media is connecting these people, but in nowadays is this more of the people's is use social media for other realities. In my circle of the friends, I this the easy see the situation. A lot of people showing this other lives, nor your life too, in the body, in the relationships, in the money too, and the thinkings in the a lot of good thinkings. But in the reality, these people is more bad. Is the this your life is totally different in the share in their share in their social media. And in some friends, in specific friends, go out to the social media because this is people is starting hating social media because this a lot of this thinking is in the show in the social media. This normally in the more not of true is the more false in the social media.
Yes, when you was talking, I'm thinking, social media, maybe it's a fake life, but maybe it's not, because social media can shape the reality. For example, social media can modify the results of an election. For example, in social media, we can earn money and we can use the money in real life. Then, I don't know, maybe social media is not another reality. It's just a reality. I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. But about me, I think some people that are very outstanding, very extraordinary people do think very, I don't know, very, I don't know, with few time, do a lot of things that's very difficult. I don't know, like Asians, that they are very good in some things. I don't know why, but if we living in a simulation, for me it's the greatest evidence. I don't know, think people that are very strong I don't know, more than normal people. People that are very, very productive in I don't know, people that uh, in general, people very outstanding, very extraordinary people. For me, it would be evidence. Maybe it's not people, maybe it's Agent Smith, thing like that. And okay, let's move on. Julio, can you read another question? Could be the next question or another if you can choose.
Okay, question number 4. How would you react if you discovered that your memories and experiences were all part of a simulation program? It's crazy. I don't know. I don't know what my reaction because I think it is I feel very bad if you're true because I like in my life I like in this idea this idea with my life is I make him, I transform, I change in these years, in these last years. If you're true, I think it is more bad, um, more bad too. I feel more bad if you're true in my life in the simulation life. I think it is. I think it is more bad if you're true. And you, Luis?
This question makes me remember a movie called the Truman Show with Jim Carrey. I don't know if yes, you watched. So for me, I believe that uh, we already have some not memories, but we are shaped uh, in a world of propaganda. I don't know if you will explain in English, but something like that, because we grew up in our society receiving a lot of information from the news, from the internet, from the arts, and I don't know if we people has had the conscience of be ourselves, or we were influenced by the big companies, from the media, from the big techs. I don't know, but I think a lot of we I have the conscience that what I am today was shaped by the movies, by the music, by the world, unfortunately, because I grew up with this lot of influence, but I think it's something like that. I think because it's not only sci-fi question, but a real problem from today's. I think I don't know if if I could explain in English, but
Yeah,
something
yes,
like that.
you explain very well, and I agree with you because sometimes I think we are not uh, no doesn't change anyone that is island. Our of us has some parts of things that we learn in ads, in movies, in music. I don't know. In some way, Luis, I have some kind of part of you, and you have some kind of part of me too, and Rodrigo, and understand? Cause I don't know, maybe a phrase. I think maybe I don't know the how many times I forget the word. Um, I forget the word in English. Piscar. Quantas vezes a gente pisca? Maybe you get you start to copy me piscando muito. Maybe, I don't know. Just an example. Then I think we receive a lot of information and we can behave like the things that the experiences that we have, the things that we listen, that we I don't know, pain with that we felt in your skin, things like that. Um, but I don't know, if I discover that we are in simulation, I don't know, it's very crazy to think about it, but I think if we, most of people try to, okay, if it's a simulation, it's not real, it's not real, and then everything is possible, everything is allowed. There is no laws. I can stolen store. I can get a car in a street. Cause there is no car. I think it will be um I forget the word in Portuguese, but it's a little mess, a great problem if people discover or think about it. Because if it's a simulation, there is no rules. If there is no rules, everything is possible. No one is holy us. There is no God. Things like that. I think it will be terrible.
One question about this, I I don't believe in my life, in the us life is part of the program simulation. I don't believe that, but I believe this. I don't know specific things or person. For example, I believe the strong persons. I see strong person, the governance and the other big companies try to control us in using the information, using the social media, using the TV, using the other forms is the control you and me. Is in the history is using the other in the other situation. For example, I like it to study the Nazism uh, Nazism history because this is using a lot these specific things. And for study of the Germany, Nazism in this form, and intern in the Germany, the governor showing the people if your plane is good plane because this in the control the word because the word is the bad, the other people is the bad. His term is naming, I think it is war information, que seria guerra de informação, alguma coisa assim. In this other term it is using now is efeito manada. So when these peoples is joining the other peoples one target, but not in thinking, but not in this target is good for us, for me, or for you. This enjoy in this go to the target. Uh, I think, and that's it. Sorry, this explain more.
No,
No,
no, just explanation. I just would add something that that you've said before. You said about the Nazi era, and I love to study this period of time as well. But I like to study the communism. I like to study, and I do believe that we are living not the communism, of course, but we are living the godless era. Because in our society, they push away God from our society. So we start to believe in money. We start believing in career. We start believing in this kind of things. And we saw this kind of things happen in the past on Nazi era, on the communism era. And so when you don't believe in God, you believe in everything. So it's so crazy these times. And Rodrigo said it's very, very cool things. I think I was thinking here, and it's this.
yes,
It's normal. It's not more. I don't know expression in English. It's not norm longer for us. One example in the Brazil, in the near in me, in you, in the all. This I don't know, eleição. The last eleição of the president is for me is specific. It's the Lula president is a lot of things for the Lula and the news in the message, in the WhatsApp, in the other groups, in the internet, in the social media, is Bolsonaro's too. Is warning of information. Is warning of information. This Bolsonaro is post. Bolsonaro not this person, but this person that believe in Bolsonaro is making and working for the Bolsonaro gain this election. Thus, but they pushing a lot of news. It's the false news, it's the true news, it's the word of information. In this peoples in the show, it does not in see in the read. Oh, this is true. This is false. No, the people it's this read. It's true. It send it in the other peoples in now in my life in our life is I don't know this term, but I think this já acontece a lot of in every day. But these people do not see this. Is I think this is more larger for us in the Rus, in the China, in the other cultures. But no, in the
No,
Brazil is a lot this.
yes,
Yeah.
totally
I
true.
Yes, I totally agree with you, Rodrigo and Luis. Because if you think about it, I think this way just now. Because like Luis said, if we people don't believe in God, believe in anything, in money, in I don't know, in guns, in destroying, I don't know, in everything. And about the war of information, if you think about it, nowadays we are living in uh, news in general, capitalism in general, elections in general, is about catch your faith to put your faith in something. Understand? A candidate to mayor or to a president is trying to gain our faith. Oh, trust me, believe in me. Think like that. In social media, it's the same. The influencer, it's about the war of information. I think nowadays it's happening a lot. When you talk, I think about it just now. I don't know. Sometimes I think if I'm win in this war or if I'm losing. I don't know. Very crazy, very crazy. Okay, I think we have time for one more. Okay, let me see. Uh, Question number 11. Would relationships and emotions still hold the same value if you knew life was a simulation? In my opinion, not. Because if I know that life is a simulation, okay, let's simulate a relationship with my wife, next day with another person, and things like that. Because it's our thing is not real, then I think there is no. I forget the word. We don't. We don't. We don't. We didn't see. Apego. We don't have apego to anything. And about you, what's your opinion, Luis?
Well, if something is not true, it's not don't it's not okay, you know. But if you simulation, like I said before, we are living this simulation right now. Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. So through the lie, not lies, but this acting, this faking our everyday or our attitudes is not good at all, and is never will end well, I think. And how about you, Rodrigo?
Is great questions because this, for me, I know because this is very crazy too. Né? Um, it's not in, I think in this not more value for me in the I see simulator. But I think in this today is determined relationship is simulated. Let's think together. When the person is enjoying this starting relationship in the other person, because for money, because for importance, because for car, because for body, because for other things. I think in this simulation relationship. Uh, I don't use in program these computer programs or AI program, but it's simulated. This person, one person, I think, the simulation in your mind. I try to relationship in the specific person because this I have gained this my more money or this status and status. I don't know, and is for bad is bad for me. But it's very common in now in the days. It's very common.
Welcome back, guys. Talk to us, JL. How was the conversation in the recap room?
It's a nice conversation. I talked to Sydney and Ricardo. I like this situation, these subjects because it's hard to have a conversation, but it's subjects that make you think a lot. In the English, like how I speak it, some things, and in the subjects too.
Have you ever felt you are in simulation, something very strange happened with you, something that you could explain? I don't know. That's a thing that's with a lot of coincidence. It's happening with
I
you sometimes?
No, I don't believe in this simulation, but it's a thing that we can think about. But I think that we don't live in a simulation yet. I think that this simulation can create a simulation, but I don't believe that we are living in a simulation.
Good, very good. And about you, Ricardo, do you believe you there is some evidence we could live in a simulation or something very strange that happened with you?
Well, I um I was talking with my friends, no, Sidney and GL, and the doesn't matter, no, if you is a simulation or not, because you have to live, you have to work, and the purpose is try to live a better life or try to be a better person. For example, some people believe in God or angels and other stuffs, and the other person is more, I don't know, believing just in science and just in things that could be proved. But yeah, for example, about angels, about God and the other things, in certain level, it sounds like a simulation because or religion or people that believe in life after our life, after, for example, you come from in a world, kind of world, living this life, and when the people died, come from this world. So in this case, it sounds like a kind of simulation. You live in a world, and suddenly you was born here, and you have to live in this and face a lot of experience in the other stuffs. So in a certain day, you come from this world. So you are living a simulation, but sound like another thing. For example, I don't know, you want to create I don't know, a project, a building, or doesn't matter. You make a simulation, you plan this thing, and try to uh, have got success in this project. So is you live in a simulation, try to become a better person, and after that you could uh, get got or reach this goal. That's it.
Yeah, yeah, you told a thing that make me remember um, about a book. Uh, I don't know if the name is same in English, Arte da Guerra. They said about the book said about we have first win the war, and after win we have to do the war. We have to make plans, things like that. The best planner win the war before start the war. When you told us about making projects, making plans, a build, we simulating in your brain in some way something. For example, today my wife wants heavy lunch at home. Then I'm planning what kind of food I will order in iFood. In my mind, I'm planning, I'm simulating things like that. Good point, Ricardo. And about you, Sydney, how was the conversation and answer to us? Do you change your behavior if you discover we are in simulation? We are trying to break rules, ignore rules. Oh, okay, it's a simulation. I will speed with my car. I crash another car, things like that.
Well, yeah, that conversation was interesting with Ricardo and Giselle. As always, we try to answer it as better as possible. We were stuck in some moment. But yeah, in terms of that question, Elias, I don't know if you discover that thing we are living in a simulated reality. Maybe because in nowadays I think religion, when we follow the religion, we follow some rules, and we believe that we will after death we will have some afterlife in a good place, in a paradise or heaven, and I think it motivates us I think for being a good person, and I will not I will be the same like now currently try to do the best as possible, good or good, try to have to be a good person and try to follow the things and not hurt the other people or break the rules. It will be very frustrating, and it will be, I think, uh, I think that we will change a lot of things in society, but I don't know we can have the system if it happens.
Yes, I don't believe that we are living in a simulation, but if we, in my opinion, if some people know that living a simulation, maybe they break out the rules. Because if it's a simulation, there is no rules, there is no real, there is no person that I can hurt. Then I can do anything I want. I think will be very terrible if a person think like that. Oh, I'm in a simulation, then I can do anything I want. Guys, this conversation is almost finished. It was a great pleasure to be here with me. I expect to see you more times, okay? Like I always, I send a survey, okay? You can give me suggestions about subjects, things that you enjoy in this conversation, feedbacks about you, how can I improve the conversation, okay? And I wish you a great weekend with a lot of rest. Try to rest. I don't know if some of you will have to work, but try to rest in this weekend. Okay, go out with your families or alone. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if anyone is single. Sometimes enjoy life as a single is good too. Okay, thank you very much, JL,
Thank you, guys.
Ricardo, Sydney, and Luis. Bye bye.